Hello everyone, for those who don't know me, I'm Jack. I'm a student sport rehabilitator and I'll be doing the exercise class today. So before we start, just make sure you're in a clear environment, make sure you've got a bottle of water, and then the only thing else that you'll need is one of these resistance bands or some hand weights. Okay, so we will get going with the warm up. Okay, so we're just going to start with our neck. So we're just going to go from right and then to left. And then just keep moving from right to left, just get that neck moving from side to side. Okay, so just a couple more of these. And then we're going to go up to the ceiling and back down to the floor. And then again, just keep it moving through the motion. Get the neck nice and warmed up. Okay, so we're going to take our right ear to our right shoulder, and then our left ear to our left shoulder. And then if you want to, you can have a little bit of overpressure when you get to one side if you feel like you need a bit more of a stretch on one side. Okay, so we're going to just do half circles now. So we're just going to circle our head from one side to another. We're not going to go the full way. We just get that neck moving from side to side. Okay, cool, so we're going to go into the shoulders now. So we're just going to start with some nice shoulder rolls. So really lift them shoulders up, roll them back, and then sink them down. So we're just going to keep going with these. And you can change the movement if you want. You can get them really high and then really low. Or if you want to, you can get them a little bit quicker and a little bit rounder. Okay, so we're going to progress this now. So we're going to put our hands onto our shoulders and we're going to use our elbows to really drive it into some big shoulder circles. Get them shoulders moving, nice big ranges of motion. Okay, so keep these going. Nice. Okay, cool. We're going to carry on with the shoulders now. And what we're going to do is we're going to go for the nice big front crawl movements. So nice big front crawl. So nice big shoulder circles, and if you want to as well, you can just change it into some little faster front crawls, and then nice big ones again. So it's only a warm up this, so there's no need to go really excessively, but just really mix it up into the little ones and then into the big ones. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do backstrokes. It's the same big circles with a backstroke. Nice. So we're just going to keep these going again, just little ones if you want to, or really big circles, nice and slow ones as well. Okay, so what we're going to do now is going to go one forward and one back. So get a bit of coordination. One arm forward, one arm back. Nice, get them shoulders moving, really focus on trying to get that form. So one comes forward and one comes back, nice. And then we're going to switch, this is the tough bit. Okay, good, well done. So keep it going. Okay, cool. What we're going to do now is we're going to do a little bit of butterfly. So it's the two arms together, really going in a big motion. Nice, backwards butterfly. Nice, guys, well done. Okay, cool. Final bit of swimming, what we're going to do is we're going to do the breaststroke. So we're going to push out, and then we're going to bring our arms together and we're going to squeeze that back. So we're pushing out and then squeezing all in one big motion. So we're really squeezing from our back muscles in this one. So you should imagine that someone's got their finger between your shoulder blades, and then on the way back you're really trying to squeeze them shoulder blades into it. Okay. So we'll just keep these going for a couple more seconds. Okay, cool. Have a little shake off, and then what we're going to do is we're going to get into our twist. So I like to just interlock my hands and I like to twist to one side and then I twist to the other side. And if you feel like when you get to one side you need a little bit of a stretch, then feel free to do so. You can always grab onto the back of your chair as well and get just a little bit of a stretch. But for the warm up I like to keep it nice and fluid, the movements. So I get quite a few little cracks and pops from my spine from this one, which is completely normal. So don't worry about that if you get the same. Okay, cool. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do some diagonal reaches. So we're just going to reach with one arm from side to side. Cool, so we'll get a nice big stretch in the sides of our bodies here, in all the muscles in the side of our trunk. Cool, and if you want to progress, then really lean forward as well. So really lean forward while we do it. Nice. So that gets a bigger stretch, that one, when you just have that little lean forward. And if you want to as well, you can lean and then hold, lean and hold. And then I feel a nice big stretch down the sides of my body here when I do that one. Cool. What we're going to do is move on a little bit. So we're going to go for our marching now. So we're only in the warm-up, so nothing too intense. But we're going to drive our arms and drive our legs. Bearing in mind we've got cardio coming up, which is something to mentally prepare for. So don't overexert yourself in this little section. We just want to get that arms and legs moving, really driving. And we're going to get the blood pumping as well, a little bit. So a few more marches, and then we're going to get into our cardio. Okay, so keep it going, a couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, right. We should be nicely warmed up now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into our cardio. So the way that we're going to do cardio is we're going to do the pyramid system again. So with the pyramid system, what we're going to do is we're going to do 45 seconds on, 15 seconds rest. We're going to go a minute on, 15 seconds rest. We're going to go 2 minutes on, 30 seconds rest, 1 minute on, 15 seconds rest, and then 45 seconds on, and then we're going to have a rest at the end. Okay, so the aim of this is it's high intensity, so I want everyone to work as hard as possible. The aim of the game for this one is we're going to get you a bit out of breath, a bit hot and a bit sweaty. That's what we want, but you guys know your own bodies, so if you get a little bit tired in the 2 minutes, you don't have to do the full thing. You use your own judgment, okay? And have a little bit of water to hand with this one as well. Okay, so we ready to get into it then? So 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so forward punches. So forward punches on this one. So we're doing 45 seconds of work, so really get into it, get a little rhythm with this one. Okay, so forward punches, but to the right. So punches to the right. Nice. Good. And then to the left. So really keep that intensity up, try and get get into it. A little wiggle with your body as well. Okay, cool, now one to the right, one to the left. One to the right, one to the left. Really get them arms going really quickly, high intensity this one. Good, good, we've got 10 seconds left, let's get 10 seconds of this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We've got 15 seconds of rest on this one. So 15 seconds and then we're into a minute of work, which is good. Whew. Out of breath myself actually, so you've got 5 seconds now. 3, 2, 1, a minute work now. So uppercuts, get them nice and quick, really drive through. Well done, keep it going. Uppercuts, speedball, so we're going to go speedball forwards and then speedball backwards as well. So get your speedball moving as fast as you can, so it's one forearm over the other, as fast as you can. Nice, really get that rhythm. Look how fast you can get, how fast can you get your forearms with this one. Good guys. So we've got 30 seconds more work, so we're going to go punching in the air, punching in the air. Okay. So keep this one going, we've got about 25 seconds left. Okay, so down to the floor. Down to the floor now, well done guys. Good. Good, one to the right. Nice, you've got 10 seconds left, one to the right and one down. Good guys, well done. And switch. Switch, one to the left and one down, well done. 3, 2, 1, well done guys. Good, so we've got 15 seconds break. And then we're going to go into 2 minutes of hard work. So this is the hardest one now. So we'll have a couple more seconds, get your breath back, have a little swig of water. And we're going to go 2 minutes of hard work on this one. So again, we want you to get really hot, sweaty, out of breath on this one. But again, you know your own bodies. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, let's go. So forward punches. Forward punches, guys, to get into a little rhythm. Well done, get into a little rhythm with it. Cool, as fast as you can. as fast as you can. We've got to pace ourselves though with this one because we've got 2 minutes. Okay, so down to the floor again. Down to the floor. Good. Good. Okay, we're gonna go front crawl now. Gonna go front crawl. So fast front crawls. So we're really gonna get our body twisting into them. Good. Good intensity. Keep it up. So we've got about 1.5 minutes to go. Okay, so backstroke this one as well. So we're going for some high intensity swimming in this 2 minutes. Okay. Good. So forward punches again. Forward punches. Keep the intensity up. So we're about halfway through now. So you've only got 1 minute left on the hardest one, which is good. Okay, uppercuts, uppercuts, get them in really quick, really quick. Nice. Well done, guys. Well done, keep it up. Okay, hooks, hooks. So really twist that body into them, get some really big hooks in. Well done, everyone. Keep it going. So really big hooks. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go marching now. So we're gonna go marching. Really drive through though, not like the warm up. We've got to really drive through both with our arms and with our legs. Good, guys. Good. So you should be feeling your heart rate rising on this one. So we've got 20 seconds left. 20 seconds of the hard work. Into our swimming again. Into our swimming, we've got 10 seconds. 10 seconds of front crawl. So keep it going, guys. 3, 2, 1, half, cool. So I'll have 30 seconds now. 30 seconds of rest, and then we're a minute of work, and then we're 45 seconds of work, and then we are finito for cardio, which is good. So really get your breath back, have a little swig of water if that's what you need to have. And then we're getting into a minute's worth of work in 10 seconds time. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, forward punches. Good, so we've got 1 minute of work here. So forward punches. So this is half as much work as we just did last time. So it's half the effort, so we really need to put it in the work. Good, and we're gonna go uppercuts again. Uppercuts, uppercuts, well done. So keep that intensity up. We're gonna go one down to the right and one down to the floor. One to the right and one to the floor. Get a bit of coordination, a little bit of a rhythm going. How fast can you get them arms moving? And switch. So we're going one to the left and then one to the floor. Nice, get that rhythm. How fast can we go? Okay, so arms out to the side. So to the right, to the left. So how fast can we go? Really drive them arms, really pump it. Good, guys. Well done, we've got 10 seconds. Forward punches. Forward punches, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we've got 15 seconds. And then we're on to our last 45 seconds of hard work for the cardio. And then that's us done for cardio. Okay, so again, get a quick swig of your drink. Prepare yourself, because we're going again in 3, 2, 1, and go. So we're going to go for marches with this one. So really big marches to really drive them legs and them arms up. Good. Good, we've got 30 seconds left. Really drive them. Good, and we're gonna go speedball now. So speedball to the floor, and we're gonna go speedball to the ceiling. So we're gonna go through the range of motion with our speedball. Got 15 seconds left. 15 seconds of cardio, and then we don't have to touch it again, which is good. 10, keep the speedball up. How many can we get in the last 5 seconds? 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, guys. Have yourselves a well-earned little break, and we're going to get into the arms next. After you have a quick little break, quick little bit of water, and then while you're having your water, I'll explain what we're going to do for the next bit. You don't have to start yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to do arms. So we're going to do something called a superset. Okay. So what a superset is a superset is when you finish one exercise and then without a break, you go straight into the other exercise. So because what we're going to do with this is we're going to bunch together your arms in front of your arm, your biceps, and then the arms on the back, your triceps. We're going to work on one arm at a time. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our set of biceps on one arm, and then immediately we're going to switch and we're going to do our triceps. So the way that we do biceps is we create an anchor, and then we're going to wrap it around our arm with our band, or you can use a weight, and you're going to go just towards the body, and we're going to do a few of them on your right hand first. And then after you've done them, when I say switch, you're then going to swap the band position, and you're going to play the trombone, the one where we create the anchor, and then we're going away as if we're playing the trombone, and then we're going back to our body. Okay, so now you know what we're doing. Everyone should have had a little break, a little glass of water, and then what we're going to do is we're going to start in 1 second, okay? So you can do this sitting down, or you can do it stood up. So I'm going to do it stood up, this one. So are you ready? So we're going to go right arm and we're going to go biceps, okay, first. So we're going to do 10 on each arm. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. So we're going to go up towards the body, really slow, and then really slow back down. So 2, nice. And then we're going to go 3. And then we're going to go 4. So really make sure you control it on the way back down as well. Try not to lose the tension in your band. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now what we're going to do is, keeping our hands in the same place, we're basically just going to trombone. So out 1, using the right arm, 2, 3, I'm going to do 10 of these, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, guys. Okay, so without having a little break now, what we're going to do is we're going to just jump straight over to the other arm. So we're going to go straight to the left arm. We're going to give ourselves little time to recover on this one. So we're going to go up again, biceps, so 1, and then we're going to go 2. So really keep that tension in the band for as long as you can, guys. So we're keeping it really tense on the way back down, really slowing it back down to the body. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're going to go 10. Okay, so without having a rest, no rest for the wicked, we're going to go back to the trombone, and we're going to go out in front of us. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're really slowing it on the way down as well. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm not sure if I just missed one actually then, so I'm going to go one more, 11. Okay, cool. So that's our arms done. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to just keep it here. So you can do, I'll show you this one sat down. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do the banded rows. Okay, so we're going to row it horizontally. Okay, but what I want you all to focus on this one is I want you to make sure that your posture is really good. So what we have a tendency to do is some people have a tendency to really sit sometimes and round them shoulders. So what I want everyone to do for this exercise is I want you to raise them shoulders up. I want you to use your back muscles and drag them back, yeah? And I want you to then sink your shoulders, and then the angle of my spine now is the angle I want you guys to be doing this exercise in. So I want that posture to be nice and straight. And this little tip as well, you can really focus on this when you just sat down in general. Just really try and lift them shoulders up, pull them back, and then drop them. And then this is the posture that you want to be adopting. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you how to do the exercise. So first of all, posture, up, back, down. Then we're going to get out here like this, and we're going to go out to the side, and we're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together, and we're going to control back in. Okay, so we'll get going now. So we're going to do about between 5 and 10 of these. We'll see how it feels. Okay, so first things first, posture. So we're going to go up, back, down. Okay, band or weights ahead. You can do this stood up as well, the exact same thing. and we're going to go out, squeeze them shoulder blades together, squeeze, and then back in. So that's 1 rep. Going to go again. So we're going to go 2, squeeze. Nice. We're going to go 3. Try not to let that posture change and try not to let any of the tension come out the band. Okay. 4, squeeze them shoulder blades, back in. Nice. 5, squeeze. Nice. Back in. And then 6, squeeze them together, come back to the middle, don't let that tension go. And then 7, nice, squeeze. 8, back to the middle, then 2 more, 9, really feel that burn now. And then we're gonna go 10, good. Good guys, well done. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna do another little superset with this one. So the same thing is we're going to be working on one arm at a time, and we're just going to do one exercise after the other for one arm. So the first exercise that we're going to do is we're going to do the one where we pull, so we create an anchor on our hip, okay, and then we're going to go out towards the side and we're going to really slow back in. So that's exercise 1, and after we've done our set on that, we're going to keep the anchor in the same place and we're going to go up and we're going to go back down. So it's going to be the shoulder press. So we've got it, first exercise out to the side, second one up to the ceiling and back down. Okay, so everyone create your anchor. We're going to go right arm first. So anchor's on your left, your moving arm is your right arm. Okay, so you can do this stood up or you can do it sit down. So I'm going to do this one sat down. So are we ready? So 3, 2, 1, we're going to go up and we're going to really slow on the way down. So that's 1. Then we're going to go up and then really slow on the way down. So that's 2. Up and slow. So that's 3. And then we're going to keep going. So it's 4. So the reason that we slow it down on the way back down is because we really maximise the time that that muscle is under tension, which is what we're aiming for here. So I think that's 5. We're going to go up, 6, and then 7. And then 8. Good guys, cool. So there's no rest. So we're going to keep the anchor on the left hand side and we're going to go up towards the ceiling. So it's 1 and slow on the way down. So 2, slow on the way down. Well done guys. 3, good. 4, nice. 5, 6, slow, 7, slow, and 8, slow. Good. This one really burns them little muscles on the sides of your shoulders, these ones. Okay, so back into it. So swap the anchor points. The anchor's on your right hip now, and then we're going with our left arm is our moving arm, and we're going to move this one just up towards 90 degrees. So 1, and up again, 2. And if you want to make this easier, then all you have to do is you just keep the band a little bit longer. So that's less tension in the band, and then equally, if you want to make it harder, you just create a little bit more tension in the band. So we're on 5, 6, slow, 7, slow, and then 8, okay. And good, no rest for the wicked. Let's go up into the shoulders. 1, slow. 2, slow it down. 3, slow. 4, so really feel it burn now. 5, good. 6, nice guys. 7 and 8. Well done guys. Whew. Well done. That was good, it really burns that one. I'm going quite red as well. Shows we're working hard. Okay, cool. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do some Y pulls. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the band here and we're going to just make sure that that posture again is up, back, down, keeping that really straight spine. We're going to maintain that posture and we're going to get a little bit of tension in the band and we're just going to go from a Y position with our arms and we're just going to try and straighten them arms and we're going to squeeze that back together at the bottom, okay? So when you get to that bottom, again, you should be feeling them shoulder blades really squeeze together, okay? So off we go. So we're going to do about 8 of these. So you go up into the Y position, so it's up, back, down, into the Y, and then out to the side. So that's 1, squeeze, good. And then we're going to go 2, good, nice, maintain that posture. 3, good. 4, nice, really feel that squeeze. 5, and then 6, 7, and then 8. Well done, guys. Well done. And then the last little exercise that we're going to do is we're just going to do some little rotating exercise in our shoulders. So if you want to get the band in a little bit of tension, you're going to keep them elbows really tucked into each side, and then we're just going to move our arms outwards whilst keeping our elbows in the same place, and we're just going to control that movement back in. So this uses all the little rotator muscles in your shoulder, and you really want to control that movement back in as well as out. Okay, so this is 4. Nice, guys. 5, 6, 2 more, 7, excuse me, and 8. So I feel that really burning in this little bit in the back of my shoulders. Okay, so we're going to move on now, and it's worth noting as well that what I'm going to do is I'm going to give all the timings for each individual little section, and then if you want to just do, for example, a little arm workout, all you have to do is just skip to the arm section, and then you can just replay it as many times as you want to get yourself a nice little workout going. Okay, so we're going to go into legs now. So what we're doing for the legs is, if you're seated, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to get the legs in this position. So we're going to get a little bit of resistance on our foot, and we're going to kick down and straighten our leg. So we're going to kick down and straighten our leg. Okay, so we're really kicking through our bum muscles. And then what we're going to do if we're standing up is we're going to go sit to stand, or stand to sit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to really control on the way down, okay, and then up, and then squeeze through them bum muscles at the top. And we really want you to go out and proud at the top. So we really want you to so when you're coming back down, you're really extending through them hips here. Okay, so if you're starting on the seated ones, then we're going to go with the left leg to start with. Okay, so left leg to start with on this one. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and then go. So 1. So if you're standing, then you're just doing the exact thing that I've just said, the sit to stand, the same amount of time, and you guys are going to do that twice. So 3, so really squeezing through that bum muscle, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done, guys. I'm going to demonstrate the sit to stand now instead of doing that one. So if you're doing the other leg, then you're doing the right leg. But I want to just do this one. So we're switching now. 3, 2, 1, and we're going down, 1, squeeze, down, 2, squeeze, down, 3, squeeze, down, 4, squeeze, and 5, 6, don't let them knees fall inwards as well, we want them out the whole time, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done, guys. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do some of the ones where we have a little bit of resistance, and we're taking our legs out to the sides. So if you're seated, this is what we're going to do. We're going to wrap the band around our legs, create a little bit of tension, and we're going to go out, and we're going to control inwards as well. Okay, if we're standing, then what we'd like you to do is I would like you to get a little bit of something to lean on, and we're just going to go out across our body and then out to the side. So across our body and then out to the side. Okay? So we'll do 2 sets of these if we're seated, because we'll do 1 set and then anyone that stood up doing this, they can switch. And we'll do the second set. It's always better to do more sets anyway. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, off we go. So that's 1, and we're going to slow on the way down. 2, slow. 3, good. 4, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I feel this one start to burn now, and 10. Okay, good. So have a little shake off. Anyone that's standing up, you switch your position now, and then we're going to get into it again. So you switch onto the other leg if you stood up, and we're going to go for it. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, off we go. 1, good. 2, 3, 4, 5, slow on the way down. 6, 7, and 8. Well done, guys. Good. Good stuff. Okay, so the last exercise that we're going to do is for the calves, which are these muscles on the back of our legs. And what we're going to do is, if we're stood up on this one, then what we're going to do is we're going to use something to lean on so we're not losing our balance, and we're going to go, oops, I'll show you. So we're going to go up onto our tiptoes, and we're going to go back onto our heels, and we're going to lean our feet up to the sky. So we're going to go up, and we're going to go back down, and we're going to lean our feet to the sky. So it's almost like a roll. So you're rolling from one point of your feet to another point of the feet, and you should feel the back of your legs working as well. If we sat down on this one, what we can do is we can either do little ones like this, just raising our feet up to the ceiling with the balls on our feet on the floor, or what we can do is we can wrap the band around our foot, and then we can just put our foot towards the floor, and it does the similar thing like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go for 1 set. I'm going to stand up and do mine. You pick whatever you want to do for yours. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, and we're going to go up, and we're going to go rock back and face the ceiling. So that's 1. So we're going to go 2, 3, so 4, good guys, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, so if you sat down, switch your feet, we're going to go for another set. So this exercise is really good because it helps your circulation in your lower limb. So it really acts as a pump to pump all the blood in your lower limb back up to your heart, which is what we want. Okay, so we're ready to go again. So 3, 2, 1, up onto them tiptoes, roll back, and then up again. So that's 2. So we're going to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's really start to feel it burning a little bit. 8, 9, and we're going to go one more. 10. Good, guys. Okay, that is us done for legs section. So what we're going to do now is we are going to do some core and some balance work. Okay. So what we're going to do for the core to start with, is we're just going to do some leaning. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to get something in my hand and wrap it in my band into a little ball. Okay, I'm just going to lean as far as I can to one side and try and just maintain my balance. Okay, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to switch arms and I'm going to go to the other side and I'm just putting all my weight onto one bum cheek and one leg and I'm just going to try and maintain that balance. Okay, so we're just going to do a few each side, so you join in now. Okay, so really push yourself, make sure that you're doing it safely, but really try and get a little bit of a lean. Put that weight onto one side. And if you want to, when you're leaning and you're over here, can you throw something and catch? Okay, gives you something else to think about. Okay, we're just going to keep switching. So can you lean, a little throw and a catch. Good. Okay, so we're leaning again to the side. Really focus on keeping that stable. Nice, guys. Okay, so just a couple more. So really lean. Good. Good. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to do some leaning backwards into our chair. So I'm going to switch. Ooh, nearly fell off my chair, that would have been funny for you all to watch. Okay, and we're going to sit on the edge of our chair, and then what we're going to do is we're going to lean backwards, really tense them tummy muscles, really tense them, lean backwards, maintain this nice straight line, and we're going to come back up. Okay, so make sure this posture stays the same, up, back, down, and then we're going to lean, and then we're going to go back up. Good. So we're going to do a few more of them. Lean, and then back up. Okay, so good, guys. So do a few more of them. So 3 or 4 more. 1. Good. If you want to hold on to the chair as well, then you can do so. 2, 3, and 4. Good, guys. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a similar progression. So if you guys are sat down on the floor, you can also do this exercise on the floor. But what we're going to do is we're going to get back this way. It's easier to show you. Okay, and we're going to come back and then we're going to twist, twist. So we're going to go twist, twist. We're going to try and keep our position so that this back is leant back. Okay, we're going to go twist, twist. If you want to, then you can keep your feet on the floor for a bit more stability, and we're just going to keep twisting from side to side. Okay, so twist, twist. One way, the other way. Left, right, right, left, right, left. Okay, so should really start to burn your core, this one. Good. Good. So do a few more seconds of these. Okay. So I'm just showing you which way you can do it. You can either do it with your legs elevated like this or with your legs on the floor. Okay, just a couple more. 1, 2. Okay, cool. What we're going to do now is similar to the warm-up where we're doing our twists like this. What we're going to do is a high intensity. We're really going to throw our arms from one side to the other and we're going to get it going as quick as possible. High intensity this one. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. So we're twisting. So really twisting through our core. So nice, big, powerful twists. Okay, good, guys. Good, so really twisting. So really twisting, nice big movements. So really engage that core as well to generate that rotational force through your core. Nice, guys, keep it going. Keep it going. Nice big twists. So we're going to go about 10 seconds more of these. So really twist. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Well done, guys. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we can do this either straight, so we can stand up and do it where we just lean in from one side to another, okay, or sat down, do the exact same thing. If you've got little hand weights, these are quite useful if you want to make it a little bit harder, but we're just going to lean from one side to another. So off we go. So we're going to go one side to another, really activate that core, really draw them tummy muscles in while you're doing this, okay, and then get as far as you can. Can you touch the floor? Can you touch as far as you can? Okay, and get into a little routine of it, maybe make it a little bit quicker. Okay, and really slow it down again. Good, so really activate that core. Your tummy muscles should be really tight while you're doing this. Good. Good, guys. Cool. So what we're doing now is we're moving on to dexterity work. So dexterity work is basically coordination in your sort of hands. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use some of the really small little muscles, which normally they sort of get forgotten about. But we're going to do a couple of exercises which are really going to help your coordination with your fingers and sort of your forearm muscles, okay? So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do the band rolls. So we're going to get the band, and then you're going to get a little roll, and then with one arm, you're just going to really quickly, while my shoulder, I like to put my shoulder at like 90 degrees, and you're going to really quickly just roll this band up into a little ball. So how fast can you get them fingers moving? All that forearm firing really quickly. Oh, I dropped it. To get that band rolled as fast as you can. So really push yourself. How quickly can you get that up? Nice, so really quick, roll it into a little sausage shape. Okay, cool, so that's me done. So I'm gonna empty it up and I'm gonna go to the other hand now. Okay, so really quickly, how quickly can we get this rolled up? I want you to try and race me on the screen. Try and get faster than me. Can you get faster than me? So really get them fingers and forearms really moving as fast as you can. Get them going. Let's try and beat mine. Good. Good, guys. My forearm starts to burn actually when I'm doing this one. Good. Into the little sausage shape. And then, cool. We're going to switch again and we're going to do another one on each arm. Okay. So 3, 2, 1. Okay. Can you beat me? Can you beat me? I'm having a nightmare with this one. So really get them forearm little muscles working fast as you can. Get that rolled up nice and quickly. Good. Good, guys. Good. And get it rolled as quickly as possible. So one thing that you can do if you're interested in getting a good time on this is record yourself at some point doing it. Set yourself a benchmark. Okay, and then what you're going to try and do is then try and beat your time. So hopefully every single week you'll be able to beat your time at this, and then your forearm muscles will get really good at doing these sorts of movements. Okay, so I'm on the last exercise now, the last arm, and just keep it rolling as fast as you can. Good. So really quickly, guys, I'm having a nightmare. It's actually tougher than it looks, isn't it? Okay, and then we keep it going. Good, really quickly, get it up, and good. Good, cool, give everyone a couple of seconds to finish that. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna do some squeezes. So we're gonna get the resistance band, or if anyone's got a little stress ball or something, then they're really useful as well. So get it into a little ball. And then what we're going to do with our right hand to start with is we're going to just squeeze the band as hard as we can and hold for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to get a little squeezes. It's going to go 10 little squeezes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool, so back into the other hand. So 5 seconds of squeezing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. Now 10 seconds of squeezing. 1, 2, really get this pump in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Gonna go back into the other arm. We're gonna do another set on each. So really squeezing as hard as we can for the 10 seconds. It really improves that grip strength. Okay, so off we go. So 5 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And we're gonna go 10 really fast seconds of squeezing. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So into our left hand again. So 5 seconds of really hard squeezing. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then into the 10 seconds of really quick little squeezes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now what we're going to do is a little bit of finger coordination. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to move our fingers to touch each individual. So each individual finger should touch our thumb. So the way that we're going to do it is we're going to go one like this. It's tough when you're looking at the camera, okay? So we're going to do it with one hand to start with, and we're going to go 5 times through. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to touch each individual finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and the other hand. So we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay, cool. So we're going to do another one on that. So the way I didn't explain it very clearly. So the way that I'm going to do it is we're going to go 5, and then we're going to go to each forefinger, and then we're going to go back through them all, and then that's one set. Okay, 1 rep. Sorry. So off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And then the other one. So really focus on making some really good contact with each fingers. If you need to slow it down a little bit, then feel free to slow down. You need to be really coordinated and make sure that the tip of your thumb, it meets each finger. Okay. So off we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay, cool. So we're going to move this on a little bit. So we're just going to cool down now. We've done all the little categories that we want to do. So cool, we'll cool down a little bit and then we're finished, okay? So we're going to just start with very similar to the warm-up. We're just going to go our head up to the ceiling, back down to the floor. And we're just going to get this moving through the range of motion. And then if you feel like you need to just pause at any moment and just have a little stretch, then you do that. Okay, we're going to go look over our shoulder. And we're going to keep just switching from side to side. And just keep this going. Okay, and then going right ear to right shoulder, and then alternate to the left ear to left shoulder. We'll just keep that going. Okay, cool. What we're going to do now is we're just going to do a little bit of the shoulder rolls again. So we're just going to get them moving. Okay, I'm just going to take them through the ranges. If you want, progress it to a little bit of the elbow action, get them in nice big circles. Okay, cool. What we're going to do now is we're going to take one arm and we're going to put it across our body. And we're going to use the other arm at the elbow to provide a little bit of overpressure, and we're just going to put a little bit of that stretch on. Okay, so hold this for about 5 to 10 seconds. Have a little loosen up, switch arms, and then we go again with the other arm. Okay, so about 5 to 10 seconds of this one. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put our arm above our head. So we're going to pat ourselves on the back, and then with the other arm, we're just going to provide a little bit of overpressure, and you should feel all this stretch down this part of your arm, down the back of your arm. Okay, again, 5 to 10 seconds, whatever you feel like you need. If you need a little bit more than you do, whatever you need. A little wiggle off, and then again, pat ourselves on the back, and then we're just going to provide that little bit of overpressure. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little bit of just diagonal reaching. So reaching from forwards if you want to, but mainly just in one of the diagonal directions. Feel all the stretch on the side here. Okay, cool. Okay, and then we're just going to get into a few little twists again. So all that back, just get it moving. Okay. So if you feel again like you need to just hold it and stretch it, and you do whatever you need. Cool. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a final little thing, hands interlocked, going to go up to the ceiling, nice big breath out, and then we're going to go down to the floor, and then we're going to go touch under us and feel all that lower back just stretching out. Okay, up to the ceiling again, nice and tall, that posture, nice open, nice big breath, and then back down to the floor. If you want to, grab the chair legs and put a little bit of overpressure so you get a little bit more of a stretch. But you just do, again, anything that you feel like you need. Okay, last one for me. And I'm going to go under and stretch. Okay, cool. Thank you guys.